Episode 34, 2021.
2021 was another big year of change, but not because of some nasty virus or something. It's because of the Beanie Boy. At the end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021, it was the peak of the COVID-19 crap. Lockdowns, tests, injections, passports, all this shit. It was a very difficult time to do anything. So, of course, me and my wife decided to move out to a new home. I know that might sound like a dumb idea, but you've got to remember, everyone was scared of COVID. No one wanted to move. No one wanted to risk going out in public. No one wanted to risk change. So, it was easy to get into the rental market. There were a lot more available and they were cheaper. Well, not by much, but cheap enough. And we had been living really far away from my wife's family for a long time and far away from my daughter. So we decided to make the move somewhere closer. Now, I know this is meant to be about the game, and trust me, I'll get to it. But first, after we made the move, one of the things we looked at with a rental was the ability to allow pets. Because I wanted a dog. My wife wanted a cat. But I said, we're getting a dog. And I put my foot down and said, we're getting a dog. So, of course, we welcomed our little kitty, Natsu, into the family. And it didn't take me long to completely change my opinion on which pet was better. Although dogs will be loyal instantly and give you their love instantly, which is great. Cats, it takes effort to do. And when you finally do win their love and you see the cute face that they pull and the slow blink when they do love you, yeah, it changes you on the inside. But I could gush about Beanie for hours and hours, and I need to not. I need to get back about the game. So, Halo Infinite, I think, was an attempt by 343 Studios, what I would call the rejects of Bungie, to try and bring Halo back to form by making it open world. It worked, sort of. Look, as far as an entry into the Halo series, there are lore discrepancies, there's certain very strange mechanics about it, but I enjoyed the game. The game was enjoyable. The grappling hook was a little gimmicky, but it was also very fun and funny. Although this is a new engine and it's really pretty, like it's the prettiest Halo there is. As a deep-seated Halo fan from the old school, I've really had to admit that Halo 3/Reach was the peak, and it's never going to return to that level of quality and thought put into it by developers. The story of this game really threw me through a loop for the beginning of it, because I played Halo 5, and at the end of Halo 5 you were trying to pursue Cortana. You needed to find her because she'd gone loopy and was trying to kill the galaxy. All of a sudden in Infinite, which to me I thought was the next episode kind of thing, it's years later and Cortana is gone, and the Master Chief is on another ship that isn't the Infinity, getting absolutely ganked by the Banished. Now, the only reason I know the Banished is because I've watched some videos of Halo Wars 2. I haven't actually played it, but I've watched it. But basically, it's, like I said, an attempt to return to form. So you're outnumbered, your ship's crashed, you've got to go collect marine survivors, etc., etc. And you basically do territory control. You go and take points away from the brutes, and you learn more armor abilities, and there's a tiny bit of RPG in it. Look, the game is good. It's not amazing, it's not revolutionary, it's not groundbreaking, but it's good. And after the utter disappointment that was Halo 4 and Halo 5 for me, it was a refreshing take. Alright, all that talk about Beanie has put me over time, so I better rush into the score. Starting with fun factor. Look, it's a solid game. I'm going to give it an 8. Especially when they added co-op, as you can see with the stream footage in the background. I was playing with my brother. It was fun, especially if you don't take it seriously. Graphics. Now, I'm going to give this a 9. It's very pretty. It is obviously the prettiest Halo game, mostly because it's also years and years of graphical enhancements ahead of all the other Halo games. But yeah, I think it's quite pretty. Replayability. Now, here, I'm gonna give it a 7, but this is due to the fact that I've only tried to replay a little bit with co op. And I think if I dedicated some more time to it, I might enjoy a second playthrough discovering some more secrets. So it may be above it, but for now, a 7. Alright, now it's time for the honorable mentions of 2021. Starting with Back for Blood. This one was very close to taking this year. MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and Necromunda Hired Gun. Alright, that does it for this episode. We are getting so close to caught up. We're almost there. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for coming along with me on this journey, and I hope to catch you around in the next video. Until then, bye bye!